welcome back to the channel, Cav the Game Man. Today, if you're watching any of my previous videos, especially my custom mouse mat, I do like to use Photoshop quite often, and it is one of the tools I use to actually make all my thumbnails for my YouTube videos. So today, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do a thumbnail. So we're going to do the Nuketown Christmas edition Rambo sort of thumbnail. So all I've done is Googled Nuketown Christmas image standard, Rambo image standard, and a Christmas hat. So we're going to start with the Rambo image. What you want to do is click here, right click, and we're going to use quick selection tool. Now, this is really good because it just literally, as you can see here, it highlights all the different bits I want. And then all I'm going to do is hit Control C to copy the image. Go back into this one, hit Control V, the image is there. Now we need to resize it a bit. And obviously you're probably thinking, well, hang on a minute, the background is still there. That's when this handy tool comes in. So you right click here, background eraser tool, hit that button there, and watch how that just magically disappears. There is a quicker way of actually doing this, and I'll show you that right now. If I just get rid of that, I'll go back to this image here, right click, quick selection tool, and there we go. Right, so back to the original image. So we're going to use quick selection tool because for time wise I don't want to be sitting there erasing half of the image's background and stuff like that. I only need a little bit of the image, to be honest. I don't need the whole lot for what I'm doing. That should be fine. Now hit Control C and you'll see exactly half the image is there. Same as the other one, but it just saves me from having to get rid of everything. So once you're happy with that, just hit enter, hold the image in place, and then we're going to use the background eraser tool, and we're just going to erase all of the parts of the image that we don't want from the original Rambo image. So as you can see here, just get rid of all of that. To be honest, I'm not really fussed of getting into detail because it's only a YouTube thumbnail. You're not going to see the minor details. To be honest, you see the main part, so I'm not too fussed about doing it. Every sort of little detail. That, to me, I'm happy with. It looks alright. Hit this button here to rearrange him. You can put him anywhere you want. We're going to put him here. Now we're going to use the same exact method for the Father Christmas hat. So you're going to go right, click here. Not that one. Quick selection tool. If you can't find any of the tools ever in Photoshop, just hit the search button here in the top right corner and you can find it. So here's what the Christmas hat, same thing. Look how quick that is. This tool here is really good because it allows you to select just what you want. Okay, for this one it wants the whole image. That's not a problem because it's quite a small image. So we've got to do is that there. Again, background tool, disappears everything. It's pretty damn good. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention as well is whenever you're doing a Photoshop, well, this is me personally, whenever I'm doing a Photoshop, I always need to have an alcoholic drink. Now this is a Bloody Mary, not me, oh sorry. Always helps me, brings out the creative side of me, makes me concentrate a bit more, you know. A lot of artists and stuff may be using, you know, other forms of things to relax and bring out their creativity. For me, it's a nice little cocktail or a drink. Anything with alcohol, especially vodka. I love my vodka. That is good. If there's any kids watching this, I highly encourage you, do not drink because you will end up looking like me. Not looking like me, but you end up being someone like me who just spends half their time wanting to do Photoshop and all sorts of stuff. But nah, definitely make yourself a drink, knock yourself out. I mean, it is the Christmas holidays after all, so as you can see, we're nearly there with a Christmas hat. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect unless I was really going for, like, if I was doing an image where I was going to get printed, such as the mouse mat that I've done, as you can see in my videos, then yeah, I would definitely spend a lot more time in trying to get it exactly how I want it, like all the edges out and things like that, and making it really perfect. But because this is just a YouTube thumbnail, and to be honest, you're not going to see half of it because I'll show you why in a second. Okay, that's a bit. No, that's a bit. I'm not happy with that. Right, pretty much have that. So you just drag him, put on top of, put him on top of Rambo here. Then we're just gonna rotate it to look like. Hit that enter button. There we go. Looking a bit more festive already, Mr. Rambo. Just checking I'm recording. All good. Right. What next? What next? I'm saying now we just need to blend the image a bit. So I just want to apologize guys, I've been so quick there. So you got to layers, obviously Rambo, and you got layer 2. You got layer 1. Right click, hit blending options. So bring up the screen here. Just hit drop shadow. You can see it's already made this image a little bit darker. Outer glow, it brings out a nice glow. And the reason why I like outer glow, if you click on this, obviously I'll show you here the opticity. Oh, don't have a go at me for my pronunciation. I do try my best. So this, all it does is make it like that. So you know. So what color should we go for Rambo? I'm feeling maybe a blue or maybe actually a white because Christmas. How does that look? Okay, you can actually mix the colors up. So you can have a white and then we can try and have like a bluish, maybe a blue. I think maybe a blue color. Inner glow as well. I like to sometimes use in the shadows. Good. Right, I'm pretty much happy with that. Now same thing again with the Father Christmas hat. Blending options again. You want to hit the drop shadow, outer glow. And now with the outer glow, we're going to make his hat look a bit more Christmassy. Obviously it's a bit too bright, so we just want to bring that right down a bit. Just a tiny bit. Actually, you know what? No, let's get rid of that outer glow. I'll do something else, I'll show you guys. Right. The other thing now is you want to hit the... Where is it? You want to hit... Where is it gone? Where are you hiding? Found it. You want to hit the image, you want to go to adjustments, you want to hit exposure. This one's pretty good as well. Look what it does. Watch his hat. Just want to like try and blend it in as much as you can to make it look as natural as the original Rambo picture as you possibly can. That's what I try to go for when I do these. And like I said again, these are just YouTube thumbnails, but I always like to try and make them as good as I can because I actually enjoy doing Photoshop. So for me, I love doing this, like spending a bit of time on it. Don't forget, when you talk a lot, you get thirsty, so you gotta make sure you sip, sip, sip. And Tabasco hits hard. Right, we're pretty much nearly done with this image. Now we just need to put some text, so it's quite self-explanatory. Hit the text button. We are gonna call this. What should we call it? Cold or Black Ops Newtown Rambo Christmas Special. Rambo. If anyone's watched Power and they remember that season where Tommy went in and said Christmas is cancelled with the machine gun, I'm gonna name it this. So COD Black Ops Newtown Rambo Christmas is cancelled. I like that. Yeah, I mean, again, with the title, you want to try and make it as stand out as much as you can. Now, a lot of videos I've seen on YouTube, they have their wording set quite high. I mean, look at this. This is just... this sort of... to me, it hides image. I think people are more likely to look at the image than they are to read what it says. Because YouTube video says it all. So I'm going to lower that from 70 to about... let's call it 50. Again, Control A and hit that to 50, hit enter, done. Right, now we're happy with that there. And again, the same thing with the wording, straight into blending options, and you want to drop the shadow, have an outer glow on it, in a shadow. I mean, you can play with this as much as you want, and you can see what it sort of does. Let's see if we go for a little red color, and let's increase that a slight bit, maybe. That looks alright. What's noise? Okay, noise. To be honest, the way that I work with Photoshop is I experiment a lot. I enjoy just sitting there watching some YouTube tutorials and stuff, but that's the only way you're going to learn how to do it. There's one thing I'm not sure of. Did I spell cancelled correctly? Because that doesn't look right. Right, let me try this. Let me just go on my phone and type in the word cancelled. Cancceled. Right. That's perfect. It is. Don't forget, once you do save the image, it is very difficult to go back in there and, you know. But hey ho. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is my image. So then all I do is just hit File, Save As, save on my computer, and save it as a JPEG. Always make sure when you're finished with your file, you save it as a JPEG. If you want to save it as a Photoshop file, that's fine, because then you can go back in it and work on it if you're not finished with it. But I'm finished with this image, to be honest. I just want to hit JPEG. And I'm going to put in the COD folder, and we'll call it Rambo Christmas. There we go. Hit save, and remember, YouTube thumbnails is a maximum of 2 megabytes. So this image here, look, 787 kilobytes. Perfect. And that image literally took me, if I wasn't sitting there talking to you guys, telling you what I'm doing, if I was doing it by myself, probably 5-10 minutes, if that. It is really simple, quite easy to use. Photoshop is great. Just mess around with it. That's what I've been doing many years. Just try it and have a go, but make sure you have an alcoholic beverage. Brings out your creativity a lot more, and you'll be seeing a lot more Photoshop from me coming soon. Like I said, I'm still in design ideas about the PS5, but hey ho, we'll get there in the end. Let me know if you like my mojito, my Bloody Mary. Damn, that vodka's strong. Let me know if you like my Bloody Mary cocktail making recipe before the start of this video. Obviously, if you don't drink, then that's fine. You don't have to do it. Just have a glass of water, a cup of tea, whatever. It's up to you. I just prefer to drink. I love vodka. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you actually enjoyed the Nuketown Christmas video that I've got posted and all the other videos coming up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Please do like this video. I will be coming back with more content on a regular basis. Thanks very much for watching, guys. This is Cav the Gamer, over and out. Take care. See you all soon.